In 1925, a British explorer named Percy Fawcett set out on a quest in the Amazon rainforest to find a city rumored to be entirely made of gold, with a king who bathed daily in powdered gold. However, Percy Fawcett and his team never returned from their expedition, and they disappeared without a trace. In the present day, Amazon Flex, which shares stories from 8 countries, has brought attention once again to this mystery. The Amazon rainforest covers an area of approximately 7 million square kilometers, which is so vast that it could fit countries like India twice or 28 countries like the United Kingdom. Despite its immense size, much of the Amazon rainforest remains unexplored by humans, including significant portions that are still far from human reach. This forest is home to various plants, animals, and microorganisms, of which only about 10% have been identified. There are approximately 400 billion trees in the Amazon rainforest, earning it the nickname the lungs of the earth as it produces about 20% of the world's oxygen. There are around 2 million people living in the Amazon rainforest who have no connection to the outside world. One of the biggest mysteries associated with the Amazon is the city of gold, also known as El Dorado. Legend has it that there was once a city entirely made of gold, and its king would bathe in powdered gold before throwing the excess into the Amazon River. In the 16th century, European explorers arrived in South America with plans to conquer the region, encountering resistance from local inhabitants who had established their cities in the area. The Europeans eventually took control of the cities built by the locals, but at the end of the 16th century, they received news of another city deep within the Amazon that was said to be made entirely of gold. This sparked a search for El Dorado. Despite numerous expeditions over the next 200 years, El Dorado was never found. Finally, in the 19th century, a British explorer named Percy Fawcett decided to search for El Dorado once again. He conducted a total of 8 expeditions into the Amazon, but neither El Dorado nor any other significant discovery was made. His last expedition in 1925 led him to the state of Mato Grosso in Brazil, where he disappeared without a trace. Percy Fawcett's disappearance remains one of the greatest mysteries of the Amazon rainforest. It is believed that this place is not suitable for human habitation, so no city or village can be established here. However, as technology advances, some signs have been found that indicate that at some point humans did inhabit this area. Indeed, the place Percy Fawcett was searching for was correct, but his method of search was not. Research has found human waste buried under the ground at several sites. Scientists have also discovered stone structures beneath the dense jungle canopy using LIDAR scanning devices, which time has concealed. The National Geographic team has also searched for a city in the Amazon, about 15 kilometers inland from the Caribbean coast, where structures dating back 1,000 years were found buried within the mountains. However, which one is El Dorado and where exactly it was located in the vast Amazon forest remains a mystery to the scientific community to this day. In this vast wilderness of the Amazon jungle, there are tribes that have never seen the outside world. Yes, these people do not know how to live in the jungle. Anthropology is also not sure about this. One such tribe is known as the Pirikpura tribe, which resides in western Brazil. There were thousands of people in this tribe before, but now only 15 to 20 remain. We have only known about this tribe since 1998, when they first made contact with the outside world. Their language seemed to express their desire to share their suffering. When anthropologists decoded their words, it was revealed that their tribe was once strong but was decimated by the mining mafia in the forest, which brutally killed all their companions who were there to mine. Some tribes live in the midst of the Amazon jungle, and it is unknown where they came from or if there is any connection between them and the tribes that settled here thousands of years ago. No one has been able to confirm for centuries when the people living in the Amazon arrived here. But in 2017, the puzzle began to unravel when archaeologists discovered paintings on a mountain in the Amazon forest near Colombia. These paintings were completely hidden inside a large stone mountain, and it was essential to expose them to understand them. Therefore, archaeologists conducted a 13-kilometer excavation and found that these stones were once inside a glacier. The paintings found in this 13-kilometer glacier were about 12,000 years old. At that time, the last ice age was ending, and it was evident that at that time there was not a jungle here but only snow. Some animals depicted in these paintings only existed during the ice age, such as mastodons and giant sloths. These paintings also gave an idea of how humans lived in that era and how they hunted animals larger than themselves. In 2019, scientists were astonished when they found a dead humpback whale on Marajo Island in the Amazon forest in northern Brazil. It was surprising not because the whale died, but because the timing of its death was against the natural order. It was not just that, but the fact that the whale was found on land near the Amazon River. In reality, this whale was a calf born in the early winter around October to November, enjoying warm water near the sea in the Amazon. But then it headed south towards Antarctica in search of food. However, how did this whale end up near the Amazon in February? Upon investigation, it was found that it had been found just 4 days before it died. There were no signs of predation on its body, nor had it been injured. So now many questions arise. Firstly, how did the whale arrive here in this weather? Why did it come from the sea to the Amazon River? And most importantly, how did it reach the land between the Amazon forest? This mystery has never been solved to this day, and now another secret of the Amazon forest was discovered in 2013. This discovery was made near Peru when a chemistry student found a strange structure in the Amazon. It was a structure built on top of a leaf of a plant, which looked quite mysterious. At the center of this structure was a cone made of silk, and around it was a fantastic fence made entirely of silk. The student took photos of this structure and posted them on the internet, but what was surprising was that no one had ever seen such a structure before. After extensive investigation, a team of scientists visited this part of Peru and found more than 45 such structures. Some were built on trees and some were on the leaves of plants. This mysterious structure was named the silk hedge, and some of them were taken to the laboratory with them. With the help of a microscope, it was observed that small dust mites were moving on the fence. These mites do not produce silk, so it was confirmed that these structures were not made by them. A few days later, the cone in the center of the fence started to crack slowly, and one spider's baby came out of it. In fact, this structure was made by a special species of spider found only in the western Amazon. These spiders create fences around their eggs so that small dust mites get trapped in them, and when their baby comes out of the egg, there is something to eat for it. I hope you will also like and share this Jam TV video. Thank you very much for your loving comments. See you in the next amazing video.